Hey, shalom, shalom. All right. First and foremost, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call halal la Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. I want to send double honors unto the elders and apostles at GMS. Peace, love, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, hitting the highways and the hedges sincerely and truthfully, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice for the name and for the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so um, I was just laying down in the spirit, I couldn't get it off my spirit how we're supposed to follow certain men as far as the ministry is concerned. All right, and like I said, this is nothing that we've never been through before. Plenty of Akim have been over it, been through the scriptures and broke this down very well. But the spirit wouldn't lead me. The spirit said to get up and to put this out there, man. You know, because hey, we always say, men, we can't save nobody. You know what I'm saying? As men, we can't save nobody. As the scriptures say, there's only one name under heaven whereby a man must be saved. All right, and that's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, who is the only one that can redeem us, man. Okay, we can't save another man. Another man can't save us, but we have men that look out for us in this ministry, as well as us that have men that are under us. We have men that depend on, depend on us being reliable to them, showing forth a good example as far as the scriptures are concerned. All right, and Paul was an apostle. All right, which you have apostles, you have deacons, you have priests. You have all different types of offices. You have deacons. You have all different levels of offices, which is the order of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, when you first come into this thing, all right, you start at the bottom. Okay, and you learn, you retain, you soak in the information that you need to get salvation. Okay, and everything that we bring out, man, is through the Holy Scriptures. Everything that the apostles here at Great Millstone bring out is through the Holy Scriptures. Okay, we don't follow them because of their popularity or lack thereof amongst the nation of Israel. We follow them because the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is truly on them. And we pray that men that are under us follow the ministry, follow us in the ministry based off of the Holy Scriptures and not of what they personally think about us, man. All right? Because it's not about, this truth is nothing personal, man. All right? When it comes to the Scriptures, nothing, nothing is personal, man. This is the order. This is the rank. All right? This is the truth, man. And it says what? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he has no respect of persons. Okay, so hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. And I'm going to get straight into it, man. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 15. All right? It says, for though ye have 10,000 instructors in Hamashiach, yet have ye not many fathers. For Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, I have begotten you through the gospel. Right? It says you have many instructors in Hamashiach. You have a vast amount of people that can bring out the Holy Scriptures. You got these different sects of Israel. All right. First and foremost, you have Great Millstone. You have HOC. You have IUIC. All right. You have GOCC. All right. You have all these different sects of Israel. And everybody knows the name, man. Everybody knows the name amongst those groups that I've named. Okay? But yet you only have one group that look out for the flock as fathers look out for the children, man. Okay? And that's Great Millstone. That's through the Spirit, man, and you can see. You can see the fruit of Great Millstone. All right? You can see that the Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is working with the men of Great Millstone. All right? because the Most High have chosen the apostles that we have here at Great Millstone to carry out this weighty matter, all right, which is being heads of the nation of Israel. Okay, that's a heavy task, and guess what? You know, to put it in a carnal sense, you know, to people out there that have kids, man. You know, you don't take being a parent lightly. You look out for your kids. You don't let your kids run out into the street. You don't let your kids just eat any goddamn thing, do any goddamn thing, say any goddamn thing to you. Okay? The same with this truth, man. When the apostles come out with certain precepts, you know, that's to keep us running our ass out into the street and getting hit by a car, man. All right? Or to eating some shit that's gonna, you know, it's gonna tear us up, man. It says you have many instructors, you have 10,000 instructors, man. But you have not many fathers. Okay? That people that don't truly care for the flock, man. You know, somebody that just wants to be a head over a camp, but you don't truly have the love for the flock, man. You know, that's what it's about, the love of the flock. And that love, having that care and that love for the flock is put on men by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right? And this is it says this. Wherefore, I beseech you, be followers of me. Okay? So, hey, we are supposed to follow somebody, man. Because, hey, in this truth, you know what I'm saying, coming into this truth, we're babes. You know, we're novices. We're not that bright, man, when we first came into the scriptures. And hey, as the book of Acts said, I believe it's Stephen. You know, my mind serves me correctly. Where it says, where he said, how should I learn? Matter of fact, I'll just grab it because I don't want to mess it up. You know, but hey, he had to be followed, man. How could I know the scriptures unless some man teach me? All right, this is the book of Acts. This is the book of Acts, chapter 8, and I'm gonna start from verse 26. It says, "And the angel of the Lord Yahweh spake unto Philip, saying, Arise, and go toward the south, unto the way that goeth down from Jerusalem unto Gaza, which is desert. And he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia, an eunuch, of great authority under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who had charge of all her treasure, and had come to Jerusalem for to worship, for was returning and sitting in the chariot, read Isaiah the prophet. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near, and join thyself to this chariot. And Philip ran thither to him, and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, and said, Understand what thou readest? And he said, and Philip's, Mislakia, and the Ethiopian said, How can I, except some man should guide me? You know? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. All right, so the point is, we had to be learned these scriptures, man. We had to be learned what is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai through Holy Scripture. All right? And the Most High deals with certain men to be able to break it down. All right? Everybody's not going to understand it, but those who do understand it, the Most High is dealing with you, man. And that you should give praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, all of us should, for giving us men that have understanding of these scriptures. All right? They don't show no favoritism. Because if it ain't in the scriptures, it ain't about the scriptures, we ain't dealing with it, man. No, and that's straight up. So it says this, back in 1 Corinthians 4:17, it says, For this cause have I sent unto you Timotheus, who is my beloved son and faithful in the Lord, which Timothy was not his actual son. Okay? I want to get into that. You know. So let's see. It says, For this cause have I sent unto you Timotheus, sent unto you Timotheus, who is my well-beloved son, and faithful in the Lord, who shall bring you into remembrance of my ways, which be in Hamashiach. You know, his ways are in Hamashiach, not of his own, man. All right? As I teach everywhere in every church, because it's what Paul said, is I bear about my body the marks of Yahweh Shai, man. So he's not finding himself some type of special, all right? He's remembering the cross of Yahweh Shem Shai, the sacrifice that was made for the nation of Israel. Okay? So this is the word son. It says Strong's G 5043, which is teknon. It says offspring, children, child, a male child, a son. Metaphorically, the name transferred to that intimate and reciprocal relationship formed between men in the bonds of love, friendship, trust, just between parents and children. So he was an understudy of Paul through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, he was one of the sheep, you know, whom Paul was carrying after, man. You know, and the whole part of this ministry is to as Paul said, that we teach men. We have not showed ourselves blameless, that you may be able to teach men also. All right. So Paul he was he sacrificed his own personal things, you know, just to be able to care for the flock, man. You know, Paul did a complete 360, and guess what? He became a great man in Yahweh Shem Shai, great in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, the apostles that we have here at Great Millstone are our fathers, man, through the Spirit. Why? Because where did we learn this truth from? We didn't learn it from our parents, our actual parents. You know, most of us didn't. No, most of us didn't, you know, hardly even had a father in our lives, man. You know, who stepped in and filled that position? The apostles, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's why we give double honors, man. That's why we give reverence unto them as unto fathers, man. All right? Because it says what? We have not many fathers. You see our people, 2/3 of our people are bugged out. And it's not only because of Esau, but it's because you have men that are in the churches. You have different sects of Israel that are not teaching the scriptures right, man. They're telling you, matter of fact, you know, because they're telling you what they think you should do in the Lord, or they're giving you some saying you can have sex on the Sabbath. You know, these are instructors in the Lord, man. But you don't have many fathers that's going to look out for the flock as they look out for their own children. Okay? Yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus 37 and verse 7. It says, every counselor extolleth counsel, but there is one that counseleth for itself. You know, beware of a counselor, and know before what need he hath, for he will counsel for himself, lest he cast a lot upon thee, and say unto thee, thy way is good. And afterward he stand on the other side to see what shall befall thee, man. All right? That's not something a father would do to their child, man. A father's not gonna put his son out there, tell him something that he's not sure on, and then see what happens to him. No, man. A counselor is somebody who's gonna gather all the information. All right. More likely they have the experience before they say, "Hey, this is what you should be doing." Opposed to you not ever, you know, doing a thing, and then you're like, "Yeah, I think you should do this." You know, and you have no experience of that matter. All right. You have no surety of that matter. But yet you're sending somebody else to do it, man. You know? And we don't have that over here, man. The apostles that we have, they've either been through this or they bring it out in the scriptures and they're sure on it, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? Which is the same example they push on us Which is, look, this is why we honestly can say Yahweh Shem Shai is dealing with a great millstone, man. All right. So let me get this here in the book of 2 Thessalonians. Chapter 3 and verse 6. It says, "Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, that you withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly, and not after the tradition which ye have received of us." All right. For yourselves know how ye ought to follow us, for we behave not ourselves disorderly among you. And I'm gonna get this word disorderly just for the edification in verse 6. Okay. So this is the word disorderly. Let's see if I can hear it.
Strong's G 814. Ataktos.
All right. And it means disorderly, out of ranks, often so of soldiers, irregular, inordinate, immoderate pleasures, deviating from the prescribed order or rule. That's it right there, man. Deviating from the prescribed order or rule, man. So it says we behave not ourselves out of order to you, not inordinate unto you, not irregular, not in our pleasures. We didn't we didn't act like that among you. Okay. That's the whole point of being a true leader, Yahweh Shem Shai. Even if you have some things going on, man, which we're in this flesh, and the flesh is always gonna prick at us, man. You know what I'm saying? But Akim that have a leadership position, or they have rank in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, they don't show their weaknesses to us, man. And us that are above people, we don't supposed to show our weaknesses unto younger brothers in the camp, man. Why? Because it can throw them off, man. It can make them believe that this ain't the truth, because they don't have the experience yet. They don't have they don't have the experience yet, man. And you have to brother, you have to get a brother prepare a brother in the spirit for it, but not show of your own issues, man. Let a brother, be built up in the faith to where, okay, I think you're able to bear this now. And then you're gonna see that this comes with the truth, man. All right. So the men that we have above us, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Because we came from the mud. We came from filth, man. And Yahweh Shem Shai sent us guides. He sent us fathers. All right. He sent us counselors to look after our souls. If I want to get a couple more scriptures, and then I'm going to close it out. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 6. And I'm not sure if I brought this out already. It says, be in peace with many, nevertheless, but have but one counselor of 1,000. Why you don't want to have, that's just like like I mentioned, on the carnal state, a family that has kids, a mother and a father that has kids, right? They have to be on the same accord, so there's no confusion, man. And the apostles, they're on one accord, and there's no confusion. We don't follow Great Millstone and IUIC and HOC, even though some of these different sects of Israel may bring out good information. But as a whole, we listen to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, because look what they bring out. Look at the edification. Look at the proof. All right? Look at the consistency. All right? After all these years, the apostles have been so consistent, man. In the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. This is the book of Hebrews. I believe 13. And this is one of my favorite scriptures, man. 13 and verse 17. It says this. It says, obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls as they that must give account. All right? So, and the reason why I want to bring this out, as I've been mentioning, not only do we have elders and apostles, but us that have authority over certain men in the spirit, you know, we are looking after the flock as they that must give account. Okay? Because if you let your child run out into the street, or you and get hit by a car, you leave them in the car, how they been doing, leaving the kids in a hot ass car, all right, for an extended period of time, and know that the kid either dies or they have extensive brain damage, all right, you're gonna be charged for that. You know, that's just how that's just how it works, man. I left you in care with one of my children. You know, this is the how about Shemi Shai. I left you in care of my children, and something happened to them. I'm on your ass, man. Why? Because you're supposed to be looking over the flock, man. You're supposed to be watching these young babes, man. All right. The same with us too, man. That's why we have to watch what we do in front of people. Watch what we say to people. Because if it ain't out the scriptures, you can throw somebody completely off, man. You know? And that's what it's about, man. You must give account, so you must be on point. That's what all of us. We must be on point, man. And plus, you never know who's watching. You know? So you definitely want to stay on point and be on point. It says that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. So that's all I wanted to get into, man. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying, but I had to get that out, man. Lord willing, damn, Esau keeps popping up. You know, hey, like I said, Lord willing, this was edifying, man. With that being said, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles, a great millstone that rule well. Peace, love, and salutation unto the hopeful elect. Shalom.